Hello everyone, and in today's video I am going to explain about what is centroid and center of gravity. So many of the time there rise a doubt that what is centroid and center of gravity. So in this chapter we are going to find out how to calculate the center of gravity for different type of composite sections. So first thing, what is centroid and center of gravity? So the term center of gravity applies to a body with mass and weight, and centroid applied to the plane area. Then, center of gravity is a point through which resultant gravitational force or weight act for any orientation of body. Centroid is a point in a plane area such that the moment of area about any axis through that point is zero. So this is some typical definition, but in layman language, if I am going to tell you what is center of gravity, suppose I am holding a piece of cardboard, and at the center, if I am trying to balance it with my finger, so if it is if at a point where my finger is there, so if it is going to balanced by the whole weight, that point we call it center of gravity. So you must have heard in like sports car, it is being said that the center of gravity is kept at the low so that during the turning it should not get overturned. So it is a point which balances the weight. Also you can think of a seesaw. The middle point is middle point of that seesaw is called the center of gravity, and the two other opposite side, two people are sitting, so their weights are continuously being balanced, so they are following the path like up and down motion. So how to calculate the center of gravity for different type of section? So if I am going to calculate about the global y-axis and global x-axis, so for centroid, by formula is summation of I equal to 1 to n ai yi divided by ai, where ai is different area of the section considering the composite section, and yi is the centroid of that particular area from our global y-axis, right? This x bar, it means this a is my area of that section, and xi is the centroid of that area from the global x-axis, right? So this is my center of gravity where our weight is coming into picture, and in centroid our area is coming into picture. So let us find out the example. This is a T shape composite section, you can say. So here one rectangle, it is a combination of two rectangles. This is horizontal parallel to x-axis, and this is perpendicular. So the dimensions are given. We call this as a flange. This top, it is called flange. So flange width will be my flange length is 100 mm, is height, we call it df sometimes, so it is 20 mm. Total height, you can say, is 100 plus 20, 120, right? From here to here it is 100, and this wave thickness is 20 mm. So now if I am going to calculate it about x-axis and y-axis, suppose I am going to calculate about my, if I am going to calculate about x-axis, means y1 will come to the picture, right? If I am going to calculate about y-axis, means x will come into picture. First is my area A1. The top area is called A1. This A1 is this is a rectangular section. This length into breadth. This 100 mm into 20 mm. This is my length into breadth. This A2, this height is 100. This width is 20. So this is my 100 into 20. Right. Next Y1. It is the center of this section from the distance here. So from here to here it is 100. This 20 has it centered at 20 by 10. So from here to here it is 10. Then from at this point to here it is 100. So it is 110. Now my y2, for the y2, the y2 section is from here to here. This section is my y2. This section is my y2. For y2, the centroid will come at 100. The centroid will be at coming at the 50. So 100 by 2 is 50, right? So y bar, if I'll calculate a1 y1, area of this section, that is 2000, and y1 is 110. This 110, again I am repeating, 110 is due to from this bottom, from this x-axis to here is 100. This height is 20. Its centroid is at the middle point, that is 20 by 10. This is 110. So from the bottom, from the x-axis, it is coming. The centroid is at 80 mm. Total is 120. So the centroid is coming at the 80 mm from the here. 80 mm from bottom, it means, suppose if I will keep the T section about that point 80 mm a needle if I will put, it will balance the weight, right? Next, if I will calculate about from the x-axis, if I am calculating about x-axis, so this is my a1 x1, a1 is same, x1 will be from here to this distance along x-axis, from here to here this distance is how much? This is my 100, so 100, and this distance will be my 50, distance from the centroid, this is my 50. Then x2 from this axis, its thickness is 20, so centroid will be 10, right? This is my 40, this is my 40 80, this is 20. So from here to here, from O to this point is 40, to this center is 50, because this is 20 by 10, so it is 50 mm. X bar is 50 mm from here, so the centroidal will be coming like this, means it will come here at the center, so we can say it is symmetrical about our y-axis. Some part will on this side and some part will be this side, so it is a mirror image along our y-axis, we can say, right? Along this axis if we will cut it, it is symmetric about y-axis. Next, another example, this is my I section, we call it I section. So the flange is given, this is 80, the depth is 20, here 80, this is 20, from here to here the wave length it is 120, and this width is 20. So first my area, it is rectangular section, 80 into 20, length into breadth. For A2 same, 120 into 20. Then for the A3, this is 20 into 8. These are my area I calculated first. Now if I am going to calculate the distance by x-axis, means this axis, so from here to here 20, here to here this is 120, so this is my 140, this 20 by 120 by 10 means the centroid at this point of this area to the distance to x-axis, this is my 150. Next, this is reduced, now we have this section, so here to here it is 120, so this centroid will be my 60, 120 by 2 60, then 60, and this 20, this is my 80. Next I will calculate the y3, the 20 by 2 it is my 10. So if I will multiply using the equation a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3, so I have 3 area here, so 3 centered distance, so 8 mm from the bottom x-axis. Similarly, if we will calculate x bar, this is 80, the centered will be 40 from here it will be how much? Same 40, from here also it is 40. So x bar is a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 divided by a1 plus a2. So it is coming 40 mm. So 40 mm means it is symmetrical about this y-axis. Thank you for watching.